What if Goku never learned the Spirit Bomb?
Let's settle this, Jackal. I'm a Super Saiyan 3 now. I don't like the feel of this. You act innocent, but you're deadly. I'm going to make you pay!
Hey everybody, welcome to this week's episode of Dragon Ball Z Discussion, where we do weekly discussion about Dragon Ball, Dragon Ball Z, and Dragon Ball GT. Today's discussion is we're going to talk about what if Goku never learned the Spirit Bomb. So what would have happened inside Dragon Ball Z if Goku never learned the Spirit Bomb? Because if he never learned the Spirit Bomb, he would never used it. So what do you think would have happened? I have a lot of thoughts on what could have happened inside Dragon Ball Z if Goku never used the Spirit Bomb. And so far from what I've gathered, if Goku never learned the Spirit Bomb, then it would have made a huge difference inside the present timeline and inside the future timeline. So like I said, if Goku never learned the Spirit Bomb, then it would have made a huge impact on Dragon Ball Z, and Dragon Ball Z would not have been the same. A lot of changes would have been inside of Dragon Ball Z, and maybe a lot of death would have happened if Goku never learned the Spirit Bomb. So inside the discussion, I'll talk about this, and I'll also talk about the key point of what would have happened, what could have happened. I'll talk about the canon, non-canon, stuff like that. So guys, let's get to the discussion. Alright guys, here are some of my thoughts on what would have happened if Goku never learned the Spirit Bomb. Whenever we see Goku using the Spirit Bomb, that means he's playing his trump card, because the only time Goku uses the Spirit Bomb is when he has no way to win the battle. Before I talk about what would happen, let's talk about how many times Goku used the Spirit Bomb throughout his whole life, including canon and non-canon. In total, correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe that Goku used the Spirit Bomb 10 times. The first time he used it was inside King Kai's planet, then against Vegeta, then against Dr. Rilo, then against Turles, then against Lord Slug, then against Frieza, against Android 13, against Hachiyak, against Kid Buu, and against Omega Shenron. Now if you want to separate with canon and non-canon, inside the canon, Goku used the Spirit Bomb inside King Kai's planet against Vegeta, against Frieza, against Kid Buu. Everything else was non-canon. Now let's talk about what would have happened if Goku never learned the Spirit Bomb inside the non-canon world. If Goku never learned the Spirit Bomb, then he and the Z Fighters would have met their end in the hands of Turles, because Turles was stronger than all of them put together, and on top of that, he planted a tree which is sucking the life out of the earth. So it's because of the Spirit Bomb that destroyed him in the Tree of Might. But if Goku managed to beat Turles without the Spirit Bomb, then he would have probably be killed by Dr. Rilo, or Lord Slug, or even Hachiyak, or even Android 13, because all of them led to Goku to use the Spirit Bomb and to stop them. Well, against Android 13 was probably the most awesome Spirit Bomb Goku used, because he absorbed the energy inside him and he killed him. So now let's talk about what would have happened inside the canon world if Goku never learned the Spirit Bomb. If Goku never learned the Spirit Bomb, then he would have been crushed by King Kai's rock, because that was the first time he ever used a Spirit Bomb to stop the rock. But the real talk is that if he never learned the Spirit Bomb, then the Z Warriors would have died against Vegeta, because Vegeta was ready to kill everyone, and before he could accomplish that, Krillin hit him with Goku's Spirit Bomb, and therefore DBZ would have changed big time. If Goku never learned a Spirit Bomb against Vegeta, we would not see no Super Saiyan Goku, and later the saga, Vegeta would probably died against Frieza. So that is something that would have happened against Vegeta if Goku never learned the Spirit Bomb. But let's just say that Goku managed to beat Vegeta without using the Spirit Bomb, then Goku would have been in trouble on Namek, or he would have died by the hands of Frieza. When Goku was outpowered by Frieza and he knew that he was done, he had no power left in him, he resorted to his trump card, which was the Spirit Bomb. And because of the Spirit Bomb, it slowed Frieza down for a bit, and because of that, Frieza wanted to kill everyone in front of Goku before killing him. And when Goku saw Krillin die, it pushed him to become a Super Saiyan. But if Goku never learned the Spirit Bomb, then Frieza would have destroyed Namek, because he was ready to destroy Namek, but before he could do that, the Spirit Bomb hit him. And if Namek died, it would have killed Goku and everyone on it. And if that happened, then for sure we will not see no Super Saiyan Goku and he, including the Z Fighters, would have died forever because there is no Namek Dragon Balls to make the wish if Namek is destroyed. And if that happened, then a lot of bad things could have happened to the Earth without its greatest hero. If Goku died on planet Namek with the entire universe, then the androids inside the Earth would have been free, no one would be there to stop them, and later on Trunks would have probably came to Earth, seen that no one's there, and he would have died. And probably Cell would have been resurrected and he would have absorbed Android 17 and 18 and became the ruler of the universe. Then he still would have been in trouble against Kid Buu, because when Goku started to lose the battle against Kid Buu, he started to lose his stamina. Vegeta came up with an idea that Goku used the Spirit Bomb to stop Kid Buu. But if Goku never learned the Spirit Bomb, then Kid Buu would have killed him, and the entire universe would have been in trouble if Kid Buu did that. I mean, there's a huge topic on this, so I'm not gonna get to this. I'll do a separate video discussion based on this topic of Super Saiyan 3 Goku versus Kid Buu later on in the future. But for this topic right now, let's just say that if Goku never learned the Spirit Bomb, then Kid Buu would have killed him, like I said before, and everyone else, and he would probably go around the universe to kill everyone until he runs into Beerus, and that's when Kid Buu would have met his end. If Kid Buu killed Goku, then he would eventually fight Goku again in the other world. But like I said before, I'm not going to get into this discussion because I have a discussion planned for this topic. Now, if you think about the long term, if Goku never learned the Spirit Bomb, then we will not see no Super Saiyan Goku, nor Super Saiyan 2 Team Gohan, or even Super Saiyan 3 Goku. And I believe that the entire Earth would have been destroyed by Frieza, if not then by Cell. And if Goku never learned the Spirit Bomb, no one would have been able to stop Frieza. And even in the future Trunks timeline, if Goku never learned the Spirit Bomb, then Trunks would not have been born, because Vegeta would have killed everyone on Earth, or Frieza would have killed Vegeta or destroyed the Earth. Goku learning the Spirit Bomb made a huge impact on both timelines. So like I said, a lot of things would have happened if Goku never learned the Spirit Bomb, and a lot of changes would have happened inside Dragon Ball Z, because Goku's Spirit Bomb not only helped him survive throughout his whole life, but it made a change in Dragon Ball Z. A big change would have been Trunks not being born. Goku's Spirit Bomb is one hell of an attack, because if he gets enough energy, it could kill anyone, and it may be powerful enough to kill Beerus. If Goku got the energy from the entire universe to fight against Beerus, I'm pretty sure that could have stopped Beerus. That is all for today, guys. Let me know in the comment section below what you think would have happened if Goku never learned the Spirit Bomb, and what impact do you think it could have made on Dragon Ball Z for both timeline. And also, do you guys think that if Goku gathered the entire universe energy to make a strong Spirit Bomb, do you think that would have been enough to kill Beerus if Beerus never gave up his energy against Goku, if Beerus never lost his energy? So that is all for today, guys. Please comment, rate, subscribe, and like I said, and have an insane day.
See, Kakarot, this is our fate, our battle! Amazing. How do you do it, Kakarot? Kakarot, I never knew you had so much power! Vegeta, do you see this? This is Super Saiyan 3. How can a Saiyan fight like that, and at the same time be so gentle that he wouldn't hurt a fly? You're better than me, Kakarot. You are the best. I am a Saiyan that was raised on planet Earth. I will defeat you! My name is Goku, and I'm from Earth. Don't blame me if I break you.